Hello, everyone. Welcome to Agility Academy Agile Leadership LinkedIn Live Sessions. As you can see, today's topic is key ingredients for being a successful product owner. I'm your host. My name is Sandeep Rannavare. If you have joined this first time, we have got this series of LinkedIn Live Sessions through which we try to encourage people to move into Agile leadership role and support them to become a successful Agile leader. A bit around me, I am based in Melbourne, Australia. I have got around 20 years of industry experience, out of which last 10 years supporting various teams, leadership groups to embark on agile transformational journey. I love to share, and that's the reason I'm here. Uh, Today's topic is quite interesting. I'm pretty passionate about covering all those key aspects of becoming a successful product owner. If you haven't mentioned your name and location as well as company in which you're working, feel free to comment on LinkedIn if you are watching this session on LinkedIn Live or on Facebook or on YouTube. Uh, if you have got throughout this session any questions, I'll suggest you to ask those questions in comment section. We are watching comment section and we'll answer those questions right away, if not after this session. So welcome and let's dig in. I can see there are a few people who have joined. So there's someone from Paris. We have got Ankur who has joined from India, Delhi, and there are more than 100 participants who are going to join as we speak. And we got someone from Pune as well. All right. So what it is we talk about the product owner or product ownership. So today, in 30 minutes, what we are going to do, we are going to cover a bit about Agility Academy, what it stands for, how it can help you. We are going to look into the agile product ownership in a nutshell, because quite often people get it confused with traditional roles like business analyst or product manager or project manager. So what this agile product ownership is all about is going to be covered there. Then we'll look into if you want to kick off or accelerate your agile career in the product management space, what thing you should have, what thing you should look for, and we'll see whether it's a right fit for you. Then we'll talk about the real deal. So recently we have done some research survey on LinkedIn. So based on that, we found that there are biggest pain points when it comes to acting effectively as a product owner. So we are going to look into it. Towards end of this session, we'll find out how Agility Academy can help you to move into agile product manager or product owner role by looking into exact 9 steps which you need to take, and how you can, with a laser sharp focus, guidance, and mentorship, how you can successfully become a product manager, product owner, and then rely on industry expert to grow in your career. So that's about today. I can see we have got Idris, sorry for pronunciation, who has joined from Manchester, UK. So pretty much we have got a lot of people joining from Asia Pacific as well as Europe. Good to have you here. Uh, Ask any question if you have got throughout this session. So let's quickly talk about the sponsor of this event, Agility Academy. It's established around 5-6 years back uh, with the aim to support agile leadership and agile transformation at multiple level. We have got 150 plus years of industry experience through several industry experts which we have got across world. We have trained, coached, mentored 2000 plus professionals. Product owner, product managers are one of those. Apart from that, we specialize in Scrum Master, Agile Coach, Agile Delivery Manager, training, coaching, and mentoring. We have supported more than 50 plus organizations, and we under our umbrella, under Agility Academy's umbrella, we have got 20 plus Agile leadership certification courses offered. We are official training partner for Scale Agile, Enterprise Agility University, as well as IBQMI. So these are the credentials. We believe in sharing knowledge. All our instructors are professionals, working professionals, practitioners, rather than just full-time, trainers. So we believe in sharing knowledge, and then we believe in having lifetime free access to all material which is shared. It's a value which is provided is more ongoing thing, relationship-based thing, rather than transactional, which you quite often see in a commercial market. Now, let's dig in. Let me enlarge this just in case if you are not able to see it properly. So when we talk about agile product ownership, What essentially we are talking is we are looking into a situation wherein you want to embark on an agile journey, and so far you have embraced traditional ways of working or values. So when you are working into agile environment, few things which you face. First thing is uncertainty. uh, Uncertainty when it comes to delivering business value as early as possible. uh, and it starts with understanding what value stands for. Another thing, when we talk about agile product ownership, it's all about starting with why we are doing certain things, and that's where product owner, product manager plays a key role, crucial role. Product owner, product manager act as a voice of customer, supposed to interacting with the customer, potential customers, identifying opportunities, right opportunities on which he and his group can work on. Helps to shape up what needs to be done with the help of team, and then it's a team who actually delivered the working solution, software, final outcome. But product owner is there throughout the journey. So that's about how product owner is supposed to work. Now, it looks easier when we just look at the picture, but in reality there are different challenges, different aspects of this role which needs to be played effectively if you want to become a successful agile product owner. Few of those are always having this attitude to innovate and deliver incrementally as quickly as possible without cutting corners. uh, Having ability to plan work and support plan of the work, which might be in a near term, short term, medium term, as well as long term. So defining product roadmap, supporting different stakeholders to understand what it means when it comes to delivering certain things in a given quarter or given a month or a year. So having that ability to zoom in, zoom out is another thing which is quite crucial for agile product ownership. It's unlike typical traditional, business analyst role, or in what happens in a traditional waterfall environment when you finalize all requirements upfront, and then essentially you lock in requirements, and then you do a big bang delivery. That's not how it works. So you need a knowledge, in-depth knowledge of how to decompose different work items or different initiatives into small chunks, uh, and after doing that, how to shape them up with the right kind of details. Like it should have enough details to inform the people on the ground who are going to work on it, with regard to why we are doing it, what we are supposed to do it, and for whom we are doing it. And there are different, without going too much in the taxonomy, like story, epic, feature. Essentially, what we are talking is what working solution customer is looking for, and how best we can articulate that in order for your team to work on things without any lack of clarity. Another thing is prioritization. So if you ask any product owner, product manager, or even agile consultant, what is the biggest challenge which is faced by many organizations, many teams, is having a scientific product prioritization technique. Quite often people use uh, subject matter experts opinion to prioritize things, or sometimes someone who shouts loud. It's called squeaky wheel or hippo. So these things are used. But if you want to become a product owner, product manager, and ensure that you maximize return on investment for everyone, not only for customers but stakeholders, for the enterprise for which you are working, as well as teams, then there's a scientific way, which is called WSHIP, weighted shortage of first, when you focus on cost of delay and investment or job size. So these are the things which you need to be aware if you want to play agile product owner or product manager role. Uh, there are so many things which we can cover, but I think it won't be possible in 30 minutes. But essentially, if we want to summarize, ability to work in a uncertain environment, where ability to prioritize things by using scientific approach, ability to articulate customer needs, customer wants in an effective way so that everyone understand, and then acting as a voice of customer so that right solution is built at the right time for the right market. That's in a nutshell what product ownership is all about. Now, if we want to talk about what exactly is required to kick off an agile product owner career, just in case you haven't embarked on that journey yet, there are several things which you need to keep in mind. So yes, if you have got some industry experience, that's going to definitely add value when it comes to stakeholder management, when it comes to showing that emotional intelligence and ability to collaborate with different stakeholders. But if you want to commence journey in an agile leadership role like a product owner, product manager, first and foremost thing which I will suggest and which is proven is gaining a formal education, giving a formal education of agile lean frameworks such as scale agile framework, safe, scrum, kanban, so on and so forth. That helps you to connect the dots and understand the wider picture in which you are supposed to work. Second thing is, once you gain those credentials, gain that confidence, skills, is display, apply all those learnings in an environment where your support is required. So having that confidence to facilitate different agile workshops such as product backlog refinement workshop, it might be discovery workshop where you are identifying by interacting with your potential customers, what kind of challenges they are facing, what are the pain points, what opportunities are there, facilitating different meetings where you as a product manager you are supposed to at the forefront. Typically it's done during a product showcase or product review, and ensuring that you always help everyone to understand the bigger picture and help them to prioritize things which matter most from the customer and business stakeholders point of view. And last important thing is growth mindset and attitude to learn. This space is so wide. I'm still learning, even though I have spent 10 years in agile leadership role. I'm still learning. You need to have that beginner's mindset when you are open to be challenged. You are curious to learn new things, new tools, new techniques with the intent not to impress anyone, with the intent not to have a command over everything, but with the intent to serve others, to support others, to deliver better outcome. And when it comes to product owner role, it's you essentially you are always focused on supporting your customers, bringing in that customer centricity in everything which is done on day-to-day basis at a team level or enterprise level, supporting team when they need your support, when they need your guidance with regard to what is the why we are doing certain things in certain way, what will happen if we don't do these things, and then managing stakeholders when it comes to doing expectation management, because you are the one who defines the roadmap, you are the one who guide different team members, you are the one who set the budget, so you have got responsibility to ensure that all stakeholders are informed and they get all those insights which they are after. So that's what is required to become a product owner. You need to commence your journey by having some formal education, and we are going to talk a bit in detail about that shortly. Those who have joined a bit late, if you are watching it, this live session on LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube, I'll appreciate if you just say hi. It's okay if you don't want to ask any questions. You can say hi, just mention your location, name, and the company in which you are working. If you got any questions with regard to this agile product owner role, and what is the key ingredients to become a successful product owner or product manager, feel free to ask those questions as well. Talking of questions, now it's okay. This is all about product ownership, product management. There's a lot of buzzword when it comes to agile. Now, is this right role for you? Is this something which you really want to do? Now, these are the 5 questions which you can ask yourself and find out based on answers whether this is the right fit for you. As we were discussing earlier, this is an enabler role. This is a leadership role. So this is a right fit for you only if you like to help others, you like to help customers. This is right fit for you if you don't want to be in the spotlight all the time. Quite often, product owner take a backstage and then let team drive those showcases, reviews, and then lead those demos. Are you a good listener? Do you have that ability to connect with your customer while doing customer interviews, understanding their pain points? Do you have skills to be an active listener, or do you want to be that? Can you influence without authority? Quite often, it will happen in an organization when there is a senior person who want to do certain things in a certain way, or none of the team members will be, reporting to product owner. Now, in that case, you need to have those soft skills through which you can influence the right outcome without having any authority. And last question is, do you have passion to learn new skills? Only if you have got a passion to learn new skills, I think this is the right fit for you. So if answer for all these five questions is yes, and that's where your heart is, then you can go ahead. Recently, Agility Academy has done this poll on LinkedIn, and in that poll, it has asked global participants to share their thoughts, their experience when it comes to biggest pain points of product owner or product managers. Because quite often different organizations have got different expectations, whole enterprise works in not a consistent way, and as a result of that, product owner is expected to wear many hats. I've seen certain organizations wherein there are separate departments, separate subject matter experts who are doing customer interviews or feeding information to product owners, whereas there are other organizations wherein product owners are supposed to do customer interviews, are supposed to talk with the customers to understand what is the biggest problem challenge they are facing. There are certain areas wherein in the lack of any other agile leadership roles such as scrum master, product owner are asked to step in and lead few of the conversations when it comes to planning sessions, when it comes to governance. Now when we ask ask this question and we have put forward the four options, what we found was topmost challenge which is faced by a lot of product owners is poor prioritization. If you remember, we I have mentioned that prioritization is topmost priority for a product owner, and having a scientific approach to which prioritization can be done is the best way to go forward. And in lack of that, quite often teams and product owner gets pulled into multiple direction. So lack of prioritization, knowledge of prioritization technique or implementation of that, poor implementation of that, overwhelming product backlog keeps growing, and you don't know, or as a product owner, you don't know how to keep track of it. And in terms of setting expectations, there's a lack of understanding when you have got ability to prioritize your backlog, put that in a separate buckets, and come up with the roadmap. And two more pain points were decision fatigue, because every time if there is something going wrong or something needs to be decided, team will look at you to understand, okay, this is a new request which has come through, we want to implement, or we want to release a new feature into the market. However, we are still working on something which you have given us in the last couple of weeks or a month, what we are supposed to do. And then there are other stakeholders who always want everyone want everything yesterday. No one has got patience. So that's where your ability to make decisions, sometimes ability to decentralize decision, is quite important. And then forecasting timelines, when it's going to be delivered, that's $1 million question. Everyone wants their things immediately, right? And if not, then when is it going to be? Today, tomorrow, day after? So forecasting delivery timelines is another biggest pain point which have been found when it comes to playing product owner, product manager role. Now, as we progress through this session, what we are going to see is that how Agility Academy can help you to transition into agile product manager, product owner role. So we have got high quality agile leadership certification trainings, which are industry recognized, from SAFe, Scale Agile Framework, SAFe, which is used by several organizations, and in fact, it's one of the leading, agile framework which is used when it comes to implementing agile at a scale level. We provide 100% certification exam guarantee, success guarantee. What does it mean? That if you don't pass exam, if you don't see value added to you through our certification course and ongoing support, then we'll refund everything. And we are doing that because we have seen success on the ground. So 100% exam success guaranteed. Lifelong learning promise. So you pay once. If you have enrolled for product owner course, then you just pay once. You do the certification training 2-day course. You appear for the exam, and let's say after that you have landed in a particular organization as a product owner, or even if you are playing product owner role, you feel like I just need to go back to the study room and then refresh my concepts. In that case, you are more than welcome to come and participate, and that's our promise. So pay once, attend as many times as you wish. That's a lifelong learning promise, without paying any money. Global industry experts, we have got people who have got more than 10 years of industry experience, and they are actively playing role of agile coach, agile consultant, product owner, scrum master, and they are based out of Europe, US, as well as Asia Pacific. So we have got a global industry experts on whom you can rely on when it comes to mentoring, even beyond 2-day training. If you want to bounce back ideas or seek guidance, what's next step I should take, or I'm facing certain challenges at a particular organization as a product owner, you can always rely on Agility Academy. And last one, but most important one, is that we have got this global community of practice. So we have got more than hundreds and hundreds of people across the world who are connected, and we support each other when it comes to providing career guidance, as well as when it comes to bouncing back different ideas and questions. And then there are job opportunities which are also shared. So that's about Agility Academy and how it can help you to transition into a product manager, product owner role. These are the unique steps which have been identified by Agility Academy experts when it comes to becoming a product manager. So this is a essentially product manager development roadmap. There are 3 phases: foundation, advanced, and expert. In a foundation phase, you gain knowledge when it comes to understanding what is agile, what are different frameworks which are used by teams, what it takes when it comes to leading agile teams by ensuring that they are working on right value or right valuable thing at the right time for the right customer, how you can what things are required when it comes to doing a backlog prioritization or backlog management. So all those 3 steps are covered in the foundation stage. Advanced stage is where you go beyond one particular team and then explore advanced topics such as design thinking, empathy mapping, customer journey mapping, understanding okay what customer is looking for, why customer is looking it for, drawing that entire picture, and then defining the roadmap. Prioritization and decision making. Step 5 in advance is all about learning new prioritization techniques, which are based on lean economics, cost of delay, understanding when it comes to making decisions, what different parameters you can apply based on which we can decide whether you want to have those decisions centralized or probably you want those decisions to be decentralized and can be taken by others within team. Once we move into the export phase, that's where we start exploring more market and competitors and what's happening there. Typically, expert phase is taken by people who have gone through phase 1 and 2, which is essentially product ownership course. Uh, Phase 2, towards the end of phase 2, and in phase 3, you explore agile product management, and that's where you will be defining product strategy. You'll be understanding what kind of vision you need to create for the product in order to achieve those business objectives, which might be set at a program level or in some cases portfolio level. How you can develop and evolve roadmaps when it comes to products, how what kind of innovative ideas you want to explore when it comes to funding, how to manage stream economics, or including when it comes to pricing as well as licensing of your product, what kind of techniques, strategies you need to work on. So that's 9. These are the 9 exact steps which you need to do in case if you want to become an agile product manager. If you take steps which are mentioned in phase 1 and phase 2 up to step 5, you are well set to become product owner. So this is the roadmap which we have devised. Now how it works is that we have got 2 certification courses. So it's a face to face like this, online face to face real time certification training which is delivered by the industry experts. Safe product owner, product manager helps you to go through that foundationals and advanced phase, helps you to become a gain knowledge, gain skills, gain techniques and tools, and as well as confidence to become a product owner. Towards the end of this particular 2-day course, you give exam, and then after giving exam, you get a credentials from Scale Agile, safe product owner credentials, which you can use to show your credibility while applying for product owner role. But beyond this, we provide ongoing support. So as I mentioned earlier, you get chance to come back and do the same training without paying up a single penny if you are an Agility Academy student. And you can always rely on mentors when it comes to understanding what things you need to do on the ground. So that's about product owner. Product manager, quite often people confuse these 2 roles. Sometimes product owner, product manager name is interchanged. But in a big enterprise where you need to deliver a big solution, and to deliver that big solution, you need at least 5 to 12 teams minimum, then things become a bit difficult and challenging. And that's where we have got this agile product manager role in a scale agile framework. That role typically is, if you want to look at it from hierarchical point of view, quite often there two or more product owners report to product manager. So product owner supports one or two teams, help team to understand what are the next stories, set of stories, what kind of things they need to do on day-to-day basis. So they help team to prioritize their backlog, act as a voice of customer, define vision, roadmap for that particular team. Product manager, it's a senior role wherein if you have already played role of a product owner or you are a seasoned business analyst, gone through a safe product owner, product manager course, have already supported multiple teams as a product owner, got that business knowledge, then you are suitable for this role, wherein you look into defining features, understanding what kind of pricing, what kind of licensing strategy you want to apply, who are your competitors, what kind of things you can expect in the industry, what are the industry's trends. So doing market research, all those things are done by the product manager at a high level. So product owner, product manager is all about building the right thing. And when it comes to agile teams, it's all about building the right way or building things right. So these two courses are covered as part of earlier shared development program. So first, safe product owner, product manager covers foundation and advanced, and then expert level course is agile product management. So that's about how and what you need to do if you want to become a successful product owner or product manager. uh, I know you must have a lot of questions, and there might be a lot of things which you want to explore. uh, you can, so there are several ways in today's world. Either you can scan this barcode and book free 15-minute, 20-minute agile consultation session with one of the Agility Academy expert, and he or she will help you guide based on where you are in your career and based where you want to go, what next steps you need to do. uh, if you are not sure about booking consultation call, we are reachable on WhatsApp, Telegram, or you can text us. That's our number. Or you can write email as well at team@agilityacademy.com.au. Feel free to go and explore our website, agilityacademy.com.au, where you can find various options, various learning pathways to become a successful agile leader, like a product owner, product manager. Now, I'll quickly see whether we have got any questions. All right, it's good to see. I was so engrossed that I haven't seen comments. So we have got Madhushri from Melbourne. Hi, Madhushri. We are from the same city. We got Surbi from Germany. Sabreen Khan. Okay, Sabreen Khan. Hi, Sabreen. You got a question. How one can transition from a developer role to a product owner role? What important parameters to consider? Is an official PO certification an absolute must? So to answer this question, see, if you want to become a software developer, even getting a software engineering or formal education is not required. Even the creator of Facebook or others, they haven't got those credentials. But yes, definitely, if you do agile certification, and particularly when you are transitioning from one role to another, it helps. It adds really great value. It helps you to stand out in the market. In fact, in some cases or at some places, you need to be certified product owner in order to apply for the role. So doing certifications gives you knowledge, gives you skills, gives you confidence when it comes to appear for the interview and get shortlisted for the interview. Doing it from well-recognized industry players like Agility Academy gives you a guarantee that even if you secure or transition into that role, there's a community who can actually help you, support you to play that role effectively. Because securing role is not an end. Playing that role successfully is most important thing. Going back to your developer role to product owner role question, yes, I have seen several product owners who came from the development background, and it helps you because quite often you spend time with the development team or agile teams when it comes to delivering things. So anyone can become a product owner. You might come from the business background or you might come from the development background. Thanks, Surabhi, for your question. Surabhi is based in, Sabrine. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Sabrine, thanks for your question. She has joined from Germany. Hi, Kelvin. Kelvin has joined from Nairobi, Kenya. Awesome, cool. So thanks a lot. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Feel free to follow Agility Academy LinkedIn page, YouTube channel. If you have got any questions, you need any support, any guidance, we are more than happy to help you. Thank you and see you next time. Cheers. Bye.